We can go left or right. Because I believe center, yeah, gets blocked off. Yeah, looking at this, I have to assume we are, like, right here. And we're coming at it this way. Shriek. Shriek making me shriek. Probably why they're named that way. There we go. I'm trying to hurry and get through the thief roads before Logan gets off. He's supposed to be finishing Hellblade tonight, and then I get a new game. Which I can't remember what the name of it was. But it's like a murder mystery type thing. It's called like the... Something what have you murder? Hold on. I installed it earlier. The Paynes Creek Killings. So that should be an interesting time. I'm looking forward to it. I really like murder mystery games, like Danganronpa and stuff like that, or however you say it, because I know I don't pronounce it correctly, but I like games where I get to sit in the shoes of a detective trying to figure out that kind of thing, but I always feel Logan makes fun of me because I try and take the reins of the investigation. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go this way, and I go off on a giant, limb going, hey, I got this little bit of information, and this is what I'm gonna do with it. But I'm always confined to the character itself, so like Makoto wouldn't understand that, or that's not Makoto's way of thinking. So I always get like stalled for a bit, and then it wraps around back to where I was like, yeah, this is what it's gonna be. And it happens every single time with all of these detective games. But apparently he's played through this, and he was just like, for once it's a game that will let you take that leap. And I'm like, I'm ready for it. I'm 100% ready for it. I want to go in, see one drop of blood and go, it's Wendigos! And do the Wendigo angle. I mean, I don't think it's going to be anything supernatural. I'd imagine it's probably more of a straightforward investigation. But then again, I don't know anything about the game. He just told me it was a murder mystery that let me hold the reins rather than being confined to being a Makoto. Which definitely means I'm going to prove just how stupid I actually am when the game isn't hand-holding me. But, I'm looking forward to it regardless. Okay, that's everything there. So now we go down this way.
See that?
Oh, that's a trap. That was really silly of me. That was 100% avoidable. You gonna go attack any of them? Like, for real? Dale, what is wrong with you? Come on! Attack, you fool! Yeah, I'm gonna apologize if I sound a little strange at the moment. I have a tissue shoved up my nostrils. Because at the moment, that's the only thing preventing me from sneezing nonstop. So if I sound a bit nasally, that's fine. And I apologize.
Well, all right. Of course.
More Legion of the Dead armor. Animation versus Anything just released a new rap battle that was Cartman, excuse me, from South Park. I believe it's Cartman, not Carmen. I don't watch South Park, but it was him versus Charlie Brown, and it's actually an extremely catchy tune. I mean, Cartman's Cartman, so he's like a total asshat. It's honestly a strange pair-up, but it works in this situation. But if you haven't watched it, I'd recommend it. Just know it's not safe for work in the slightest. Jeez, that's a lot of spiders. Jeez, that's a lot of everything. Jail's down. I just noticed it. Everyone else seems to be fine. There's one more. Nope. Oh, Ogren's down. Okay. I'm probably down next. Yep, I'm stunned. I'm probably down. Christ, what just happened? I looked away for 0.2 seconds. You take a lyrium potion. You take an actual health potion. You are dead. Never mind. This is probably a dead, and oh yeah, 100%. I'm not even gonna play that one the rest of the way out. That's a waste. Caught me all kinds of off guard. Okay, let's try this again, shall you jackasses. No, my group stay back here. You all come back here. We're gonna deal with this group a little bit at a time. Because I think I ran into 2 groups on accident. Can you spiders stop? I have been stunned this entire time. I'm probably dead. Get off! I swear. What is your problem? Is that everyone? No, not quite.
Lovely. And so
Alright, now we get the emissary. No, 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 nope. Let's go around the corner and see if we can't kite him over here. That's the better option here. I'll heal while I wait. There we go. There we go. Now everyone do what you want. I'm dead. I should have been dead. That was actually a waste of a potion because the battle was over. But, you know, it is what it is. I'll live with it. Just him this time? Yeah, I think I ended up grabbing 2 different groups, which is probably why that went so poorly. Very nice. Topsider's Blade. Continuing that weapon set, I guess. We've gotten the hilt, the blade, and something else. Or pommel, the blade, and something else. Can I undo the tripwire? Or no?
One type of light ourselves.
I don't think I can actually do anything with this tripwire.
Oh,
Best I can do is trip it. Did it call a shrieking? I think that's what it did. Oh, and they restored the triple. That's rude. Very weird. Everyone back up over here. Give me a minute to regroup. Yeah, that one wire just keeps triggering itself. Why? That's silly. Okay. Hello. We gotta be getting close now. We'll just check straight across for a second. Helm,
of course.
shield. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to go that way, so we'll check out this way first. Actually, I could be wrong. I don't know. Might have gotten that swapped.
Lovely.
This actually looks like the way forward. So I think we want to go over here. Ooh,
Well,
some shrieks. Oh, we're surrounded. That's not a good sign. How about I hit you with scatter shot? See what happens there. You guys keep stunning us. That's just rude. Yeah, Shale definitely needs to heal. Shale, hang in there. Oh, die already. Jeez. There we go. There we go.
And so I shall.
Alright. Ooh, a rune stone. Very nice. I look at you. There we go. Alright. Now, if I remember correctly, this is going to be our last big room. Yeah. Yep. Let's let them come to us. Woo! Dude! Blowing up like that. Alright, get that guy.
So I shall.
He's gonna be a pain otherwise. Goodbye! Alright, let's look at all the others. Yeah, they shouldn't be too bad. I could have saved that scatter shot right now. I think I hit just the emissary previously, which wasn't as useful. They're getting tag teamed. Yep.
And so I shall.
Nearly there. Should be coming upon the Brood Mother, shouldn't we? I think we are.
First day they come.
Yeah, here we go.
And catch everyone. And so I shall. Second day, they beat us and eat some from meat. Fifth day they return and it's another girl's turn. Sixth day, her screams we hear in our dreams. Seventh day, she grew as in her mouth they spew.
Well, this way.
Ah, another battle speeds our way.
More spiders. Lovely. I do love me some spiders. Can you not? Thank you.
It's a fight! How lovely!
The show's doing alright, at least. Now we all get the emissary. Shale, come on, don't do it! Ah! Literally right at the end. I didn't want to heal her because I figured she'd live. Sad days. Nothing that a injury kit won't fix. Alright. Continuing forth.
Eighth day we hated as she is violated. Ninth day she grins and devours her kin. Well, all right. Now she does feast as she's become the beast.
Absolutely
Day
terrifying.
they come and catch everyone. Second day, they beat us and eat some from meat. Third day, the men are all gnawed on again. Fourth day, we wait and fear for our fate. Fifth day, they return and it's another girl's turn. Sixth day, her screams we hear in our dreams. Seventh day, she grew as in her mouth they spew. Eighth day, we hated as she is violated. Ninth day, she grins and devours her kin. Now she does feast as she's become the beast.
Ew.
What is this? Someone new? Impossible. Feeding time brings only kin and clan. I am cruel to myself. You're a dream of strangers' faces and open doors.
Is this Darkspawn corruption? It looks different. Examine her closely. She appears to be suffering from a high fever. Her skin is pale and she is covered in dark blotches.
First day they come and catch everyone.
This Darkspawn corruption, it looks different.
Corruption. The men did that. Their wounds festered and their minds left. They are like dogs, marched ahead, the first to die. Not us, not me, not Laren. We are not cut. We are fed. Friends, and flesh, and blood, and bile, and all I could do was wish Laren went first. I wished it upon her so that I would be spared, but I had to watch. I had to see the change. How do you endure that? How did Branka endure?
Are you from Branka's house?
Do not talk of Branka, of what she did. Ancestors preserve us. Forgive me. I was her captain, and I didn't stop her. Her lover, and I could not turn her. Forgive her. But no, she cannot be forgiven. Not for what she did. Not for what she has become.
What did she do, Hesped? What did Branka do?
I will not speak of her, of what she did, of what we have become. I will not turn. I will not become what I have seen. Not Laren, not Branka.
See, I wouldn't go in that way if I were you. Yep, that's the path forward. That might not be the best idea for you, hon. In fact, I don't even know where you ran off to. Weird.
She became obsessed. That is the word, but it is not strong enough. Blessed stone, there was nothing left in her but the anvil.
Ooh, two ogres.
It's a fight! Oh, lovely!
Come on! Haha, I still.
And how's that?
Well, don't do that to Wynn. Although Wynn did just take two giant fucking slaps from that ogre. Pretty impressive for a lady, an older lady.
Lovely.
And a mage at that. That spirit might have been doing some heavy lifting, but Wynn's pretty badass, so we'll say it was all Wynn.
We tried to escape, but they found us. They took us all. Turned us.
Earned you. Is this the way to the... yeah. Let's check out the middle path first. Actually, it's locked. Never mind.
Well, alright.
This door it is.
I thought I would have fallen into dust by now.
Oh, I can just imagine how grand this fortress must have been before the Darkspawn took it.
This is a holy place. Do I remember? I'm not sure.
Enough. Right. Now I do know, depending on what you do, they turn hostile. can't remember what it is. I was probably getting that key. Could have swore there was a way to avoid it, but too late now. Scattercat! Consider yourself all stunned. Such a nifty little move, that. Going down quick. We're almost done. He'll probably live. Yeah, shield fine. Very well. Alright. Okay. Anything else worth looking at? Guess not. Going on.
The men, they kill. They're merciful. But the women, they want to touch, to mold, to change until you are filled with them.
Lovely.
They took Larry.
As you desire.
They made her eat the others, our friends. She tore off her husband's face and drank his blood. And while she ate, she grew. She swelled and turned gray, and she smelled like them. They remade her in their image. Then she made more of them.
Dead Caste. If proven, the lineage of the Dead Caste house symbol could lead to the Legion of the Dead being considered as a form of noble house in its own right. Must be entered into the memories in the Shaper if the validity of the claim is to be tested. Fair enough.
Lovely.
Brood mother.
Alright, here we go. This should be interesting. Shield your eyes. Disturbing images ahead. Ogren's face. Ugh. A land ursula. Not very tasty at all. Alright, everyone. Focus in. Did Barkspawn get locked outside? The poor dude. Ooh, rude. Okay. Everyone's doing fine. I think everyone should focus in on the Brood Mother. That'll probably be for the best. Or maybe this temple. Maybe we'll get rid of the temples first. That'll probably be for the best. There we go. Now they're all kind of doing their own thing. Definitely doing way better at this than I did on my first attempt in my original Let's Play. I'm like 90% sure. I remember struggling in the original Let's Play. Twin is getting fucked. Get her over here. Over there. Shale's doing fine. Where are we at? Ogren's dead. You're there. Bart Swan's stuck outside of the fight. Let's focus on this fella. And that one. That one. Leveled up. Barkspawn leveled up despite the fact he's not even in the fight. That is pretty impressive. The visual experience he was receiving was perfect.
It's a fight. Oh, lovely.
There we go.
Play with me.
Ogren, no! Crippling shot in on there. Shattering shot. Oop, they've called in more reinforcements. Deal with the reinforcements real quick before continuing on them. Okay, almost there. I love them. There it goes. There we go. And back on the Broodmother. Almost there. Come on. We got this. Come on. There we go. Solid execution. Keep in mind, I was failing to Jarvia for hours.
That's where they come from. That's why they hate us. That's why they need us. That's why they take us. That's why they feed us. But the true abomination is not that it occurred, but that it was allowed. Branka, my love. The stone has punished me, dream friend. I am dying of something worse than death. Betrayal.
I'm sorry to hear that. This should never have been allowed to happen. Never, ever. Okay, there. Leave. We're supposed to go that way. Is there anything I can get up this way? No. 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 Maybe. No. Okay. Sure. Continuing on them. Now, the only thing we didn't just completely investigate was down here, which I could care less. Couldn't care less, excuse me. Alright, and we need a level up. Let's put this towards willpower. And then we'll get expert combat tactics. And Arrow of Slaying. Archery Master. Three more conditions. Fair enough.